Hey everybody, Mr. Lake here to talk you through section 5.4 in your biology notes. Now, section 5.4 is a very quick lecture because it's really just setting the stage for sections 5.5 and 5.6 that will have a lot more information in them. The essential question we're looking at today is what is the purpose of DNA and what does it actually do? Because up until now in your educational experience, you've probably heard about DNA a lot. You've probably been told that it is our genetic material. It's what makes us us. It's what makes individuals different from other individuals and what makes different species different from other species and all of that. But how? What does that actually mean? It's not a one step process. DNA does not suddenly become a human that is unique from every other human. There's a lot more that goes into this mysterious arrow right here. There are many more steps to the process. Saying that DNA is equal to human individuality is kind of like saying that ink is equal to human knowledge, which is obviously not true. But if you take ink and you arrange it in certain shapes on a piece of paper, those shapes can make letters, which can make words, and those words can make sentences that make messages which have meaning. And those messages can be copied and transferred to other people, and they can be stored as historical records. And now you can kind of see how, when I said ink equals human knowledge, that's not untrue, but it's also not that simple. Well, DNA does equal human individuality and the thing that makes everybody unique and what tells us how to develop, but it's not quite that simple. We're going to dive into how you get from a tiny molecule in your cells, DNA, to developing a large, very complex organism such as a human or any other living organism. Now, really, what we're going to get into for this week and next week, over the next couple of sections of this Unit 5 lecture, is how proteins are made. DNA, the main function of DNA is that it is the instructions for how our body makes proteins. And proteins are, you can kind of think of them like little molecular machines inside of our cells that do everything. They really kind of take care of all the tasks that cells might need to do. Anything from carrying the oxygen in our blood to carrying or enabling neurons to carry messages from the brain to other parts of the body, to enabling our muscles to contract. I could think of 1,000 other examples if I needed to. Um, Proteins do all of that. They are what enables at the cellular level and the molecular level, they are what enables all of those functions to occur. So we're going to talk more about that in the next couple of sections. And we're also going to talk about what proteins are made out of and how you get there. Proteins are made out of something called amino acids. And DNA is basically, it's split up into genes, and each gene is a set of instructions for what amino acids to put together in what order to make a specific protein. So we are going to get into that over the next couple of sections. So the purpose of DNA is to make proteins that will eventually enable an organism to develop and become a unique individual. Obviously, we're still working on this question. That is not a thorough answer to this question. This could almost be the essential question for this entire unit is what is the purpose of DNA and what does it actually do? So we are going to dig into this over the next couple of lectures. So don't tune out yet. Watch the next couple of lectures, and you will learn all about transcription and translation and RNA and exciting other things that will really elucidate all of the details about how DNA tells us how to be who we are. So I'll see you next time.